Come on! Let's go. Local kombini. Looking at all those sexy girls. And oh, look. It's the latest edition of Weekly Jump. Spoilers, motherfucker! Spoilers! One thing about the Typhoon damage, our sign got busted up. You can kind of see it with the most expensive HD screen. You can see it got busted up by the Typhoon. That's crazy. Alright. Open it. Even after the whole typhoon and everything's closed, your boy and Kanan, we're still meeting up to do this reaction in Shibuya. All this traveling just for a 30-minute reaction, because we love you. So we just arrived at the rental office space. It's pretty interesting. It's actually bigger than I thought. There's the lovely Kanan there. Yeah, we're gonna get to work here. Get into work. So happy this place has the same exact goddamn TV that I do, so it's really easy to set everything up. We're gonna do this, baby. We're gonna do this, camera, everything. Plus Ultra. I'm so happy this place has the same exact goddamn TV that I do, so it's really easy to set everything up. We're gonna do this, baby. We're gonna do this, camera, everything. Plus Ultra. By the way, before I forget, thank you everybody that donated in the stream yesterday. I wouldn't have been able to rent the place today without your help, so I'm gonna Plus Ultra and get this video out for you guys right away. I need to shave my shit. Meow. Just finished up the recording. Just cleaning up the My Hero. No, Kanan, how was it? Good?
Good.
Very fun? Okay, very fun. Yeah, this is real cool, man. This is actually a really nice little place until I can save up for my own studio. This will be really cool to rent out. Pretty cheap, too. You're watching Weekly Wednesday. What's up? God damn, my hair be all coming all out. The dreads always just be coming out. It's annoying. Every time I wash my hair, it's like that. Oh, well. Anyways, the section of my channel where I tell you everything that's going on in my life in 1 week. I'm just waiting for the goddamn... I finished editing the Arrow reaction like fucking 3 hours ago, I think. And I'm just waiting for the Mac to finish processing. This is one of the reasons I stopped editing my own videos a long time ago, because I prefer to edit in Final Cut Pro, and I actually prefer editing on a trackpad. I know it's not for everybody, but just for me, scrubbing and zooming in, zooming out, like, I don't know, it's just, it worked the best for me. I have Adobe Premiere on the PC, but I do not like Adobe Premiere at all. I worked with it for so long, and I tried to grind and really cut that shit up and really like it. Like, to me personally, and I think I've said this before, Adobe Premiere just makes things way too complicated in terms of user friendliness, in terms of making things happen. Like a good example, like I guess a good example would probably be cropping. That should be a simple button, just like with in Final Cut Pro. There's a simple button right here where you can crop or edit or whatever, resize. Now that shit is bullshit in Final Cut Pro. You need to actually add an effect. I mean, Adobe Premiere. You need to add the effect in there and work through it. Nah, man, it's whack. It's whack. It's whack, I tell you. Fuck that shit. I ain't playing that. I ain't going out like that. Anyways, for more editing, I definitely feel like I need to be thinking about just getting a new MacBook Pro in the future, in the near future, I hope. That's the plan, at least. Hopefully that's something that will go into fruition really soon, because look, you can see my computer is struggling. Well, now it's back up to 700 or 7. It's finally done. Arrow is finally done. The moment I was talking shit about the laptop was like, "Hey, okay, man, here's your fucking video. Let me go ahead and do it." And so I'm trying to so I'm editing Arrow myself, because as I've already mentioned, that was putting a lot of strain on a lot of editors last year, and I believe it was, who was doing Dual. I didn't even ask Dual if he wanted to do it or not, but I know that he's got a kid and everything. He's got a family, and there were just so many people that were doing things out of the kindness of their own hearts just to have it. But it was just putting a strain on everybody, particularly when WB was pocketing all the money. And I'm like, man, we can't be going through this again. So I just personally wanted to do it myself, because it's only, what, 10 episodes or so. I can push through that. It's only, what, 10 weeks. It's only 10 weeks of my life on my days off, but whatever. Let's just get through it, right? That's the main thing. And so that's where we're sitting at right now. And then I'm also doing My Hero Academia, and that's I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I'm really kind of disappointed with what happened with My Hero Academia. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but like I thought it would have performed a lot better, but it did not. Like, and I was really proud of that video. Like, the way I cut it and I put it together and everything, and I was happy that it didn't get copyright claimed, but I don't get it. I don't get why it's only doing it. It's only did around 2,000 views, and I'm a little surprised about that, to be honest, because of how quick and how soon. Maybe it has a lot to do with the fact that the season is just started up, and those that are familiar with my channel, we suffered from a lot of redirects. And what I mean is the fact that you would upload the video, then you would, you would have the review on YouTube, but then you needed to go to another page, another server to see the actual reaction. And I knew that shit was going to kill the buzz of the actual channel. And I fucking hated that shit, doing the redirects, because, like, who's going to keep on doing that all the time, Like, that's not a viable source of to try to run and build your channel. And I knew that was going to happen, and that's one of the reasons I didn't want to do The Legend of Korra, just putting a bunch of redirects, and My Hero Academia season 3, same deal, because that just kills your whole fucking vibe. And then so last year was just was totally smorgasbord of redirects plus everything getting claimed from Warner Brothers. I'm like, this shit is like slowly killing my channel financially and buzz wise, because nobody's actually watching the videos. They're just jumping over to the redirects, and then the videos that people are watching are actually just getting claimed by WB. So it's like whatever. Anyways, so I'm a little disappointed about what's going on with My Hero Academia, and I really want things to work out with me, and especially Kanan has wanted to be part of this project that we're doing, and we're renting out a studio or an office space, so it's got to make the money back sooner than later. I'm just looking at least like 20,000 views. If I can do that, then that pays for the we break even on the rental space. So it's a wild thing. I know this is the business side of these videos that it's not a pleasant thing to talk about, but it is something that has to be talked about occasionally. And so I'm figuring out if there's ways I can promote the video and get it out there a little bit more, but it's so weird to me that it's not tracking as well as it should. Whereas the Superboy video with Young Justin, no, Titans is performing exceptionally well, which is crazy. And you know, that also has a lot to do, I think, with reputation, in the sense that if I do videos on superhero stuff, I notice it tracks much better. Tracks really well, particularly DC stuff. But maybe anime, even though it's My Hero Academia, maybe just anime doesn't perform as well because the anime demographic isn't looking in my direction or isn't looking in my channel. Then you know that's those are other situations of how that works. So it's a wild thing, man. It's a very wild thing, and I hope we can fix it up a lot more, because I really want My Hero Academia to, particularly with the way I edited, I was really proud of it, and I just really want it to perform better as the season goes on. And it's crazy though. Like, it's a little frustrating though to me when I do see and I check, because one of the biggest things is like you can't put too much footage, or at least with my channel, if you put too much footage, then you get a huge copyright strike from Sony. But I'm like tripping because I my editors and I, we have to look at other channels to see, well, how are they doing it? And I like straight see people doing like screen shares of you know, desktops, like they're straight like streaming from illegal sites and shit, like Hello Anime and all this shit. And I'm like, how does this not get in trouble? It's the bizarrest shit, man. Like, and it's like, and there's no commentary, no talk. It's just sitting and staring. And I'm just like, how does this not get taken down by Sony? But I put 30 seconds of something in there, and I get a copyright strike, and that's from Demon Slayer. Like, I'm tripping sometimes. Like, why is this happening? I don't know, man. And you know, I've thought about just deleting the channel and starting a new channel and having better luck that way, but the way things are now, and I've seen people do that in the past, it's just the way things are now, there's not really any viable reason to do that. I was talking to somebody, or talking to the stream earlier about this, about the fact that it's weird, like, you know, when I was talking about how I'm not doing reactions for the Flash this season, not for the whole season, just the full the season finale, I mean, the season premiere, the crossovers, the mid-season finale, maybe the mid-season premiere, and then finally the season finale, like that, right? Um, I've mentioned that several times, like on many different videos, but it's so random. People will continue to ask about these reactions, and it's like, how do you not find that out? But I can be on Twitter and people will ask me the same goddamn question. I can be on Twitch, people ask me the same question. Now people ask me, somebody asked me on Instagram today, right? So it's like, it's wild because but at the same time, you got to look at it as a positive thing, as in the fact that your audience is kind of split, but that also means that you're not dependent upon one particular audience. Like the YouTube channel, at this point, it seems like the YouTube channel is less and less of something. And I have extended beyond that into Twitter, my own sort of audience on Twitter, my own sort of audience on Instagram. Of course, they're all sort of merged together in their share an audience, but they're separate sort of audiences for everything, especially with the Patreon and the Discord. The main thing is just making sure you can have a financial backing and survive. And the only one that is doing that is Patreon. YouTube ain't doing it, barely, if anything. And obviously Twitch and Instagram do not. So, or Twitter and Instagram do not. It's a very interesting thing, the business side of all of this, and hopefully it'll work out, especially after coming back from New York Comic Con and thinking about San Diego Comic Con. Hopefully we can think about getting some sponsorships or something in the near future. Tomorrow is Black Sails. The boys are coming over for that, and I'm looking forward to that. Getting back and pumping out Black Sails videos, and hopefully doing some other things, and we will take it from there. All right, that is it, guys. It's just a little bit of business talk for this week. Just recovering. Typhoon was fine. No big problems there. Like, share, subscribe, and I will let you guys know what's up next week. Take care, peace. And oh yeah, check out the My Hero Academia videos, man. I need the views, man. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'll suck you.